you know, recommendations or whatever you guys want me or Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 4. I hope that you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. Oh geez, I can't open this. We are, well, I'm on call today, but again, I'm Rap B and I'm number 8 right now. Same thing as yesterday, they have to use Rap A first. I'm probably not gonna get called. We're about to make breakfast and dinner. We're gonna do something in the crock pot, which I have not done in a very, very, very long time. So we'll see how this turns out. But we're making beef stew. So yes, this is my first time making this particular one. We were literally just going through Pinterest yesterday until we found something that looked good. So that is what we're doing. And I cannot find my paprika. There it is. Paprika. Guys, that meat is 1 package of, well, it's 1 pound of meat and then 1 package of dry onion mix and some paprika. So we got a little, like 3/4 of a bag of baby potatoes. It was about 2 cups, like 1 or 2 cups. Really just however many potatoes looked about equal to everything else that we had in there. Oh, and half of a small onion. Then we've got 1 10-ounce can of cream of celery and 1/2 cup of ketchup. And that's it, guys. We just put that on low. The recipe says 8 hours, but we cut the recipe in half, so we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on it. And if it does get ready before the 8-hour mark, then we're just gonna have it on the keep warm setting until we're ready to eat. We just got done with a little adventure. It was supposed to just be Lowe's and some groceries. And then we went to Target and it's Target. So we got in there. We literally just went to go to Starbucks in the Target because I was struggling. Keith has never ever gotten Starbucks before because he doesn't drink coffee. And he got hot chocolate. That was kind of funny, actually. She goes by Lynette Marie on all of her social media stuff. She's a fitness account, but she also talks about like her faith and just kind of beauty and lifestyle too. But anyway, she talked about this Rudolph's mix on, I forget if it was Instagram or Snapchat or I don't even remember, but she talked about it and won't stop raving about it. So we went to the Christmas section of Target, spent a decent amount of time in there, and I picked up some of this. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I got the snack size because the big size was like $11, and this is not as much as what I was expecting it to be. Okay, verdict. It's pretty good. Kind of glad I didn't buy the big thing of it though. But it's good. We are trying the beef stew, y'all. Ah. Oh, it looks so good. It's good. It was really good.
$179 just in the regular seat.
They did support us. This year they're playing. I did not. You did. But it worked after winning San Diego. Tampa has won 4 straight games to move in this. But let's go break. How about you guys on the plane?
Kevin, would you ever go to one of those wine and paint things?
Does it have to be one?
No.
I said I don't know. Never been.
Yeah,
You can BYOB.
Yes. Depending on which one you sign up for.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's supposed to be like paint by color. It'll look decent.
I don't know if it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's actually paint by color, but I think they show you when it's
It does
paint.
not paint by color.
Well, close enough.
It's definitely all freehand.
Oh wait, no, I saw
That
it.
one's gonna be so bad.
Because I'm pretty sure it's definitely all freehand.
Wait, why'd you do 5 long ones? That was 4 long ones.
It is 4.
Oh.
Have you ever had cornbread and milk?
I've heard it's a northern. That's a northern thing.
It's a southern thing.
Southern thing. What was it that Sherman said that they did in Maine? It was like crackers.
Crackers.
Crackers and milk. It was like the salt from the crackers in the milk is supposed to be good.
That's how the cornbread is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought it was northern.
I'm pretty sure it's a southern thing. We almost brought home a little friend Bacoa.
Oh my gosh, we stopped in at Petco that was having kitten adoptions. They were so cute.
Why did you go?
Where was it?
It was right next door to.
Was it Trader Joe's
Trader
or
Joe's.
yeah? It was next door to Trader Joe's, and I saw the sign. I was like, oh my God, kids. So we went inside. Well, we were going to decorate the tree today, but it took us a lot longer to do all the cabinets than what we expected it to. So the tree is gonna have to wait for another time, unfortunately. These are our cabinets. Yay! So pretty. And then we've got that on the pantry door. Since I didn't have a lot of footage for today, and I did have y'all leave lots of comments on the first one about what you wanted to see. One person asked about what my favorite aircraft is, and I do get asked that quite often, so I figured I would just kind of talk about that real quick. I'm qualified on the E190 or the Embraer 190. Well, I don't ever work on the E190 anymore because that doesn't fly out of Charlotte. The Boeing 737, 757, and 767. However, we don't fly the 737 anymore. And honestly, I think I've worked the 757 once, and I have never worked or even been on the 767. But yes, I've been on the 75 a few times. But the majority of our fleet are all Airbus, so I'm qualified and work quite frequently on the Airbus 319, 320, 321, and 330. Now we have the 330-200 as well as the 330-300, which the 300 just has more passengers and the configuration is a little bit different. My least favorite is probably the 321, which is actually our workhorse airplane. So I'm on it a lot, but it just feels like boarding and deplaning takes so long. And then if you're at either of the middle jump seats, which there are 2 because there are 8 doors, but 4 like spots of doors, if that makes sense. But if you're at either of the middle jump seats, it's just really awkward during boarding and deplaning because you're just kind of sitting there and there's not really any room and people are trying to get in their seats, and I don't know. That's really the only reason. I don't mind being on it as a passenger, but when I'm working, it's my least favorite. My favorite would probably be the 330, just because I really like it. It's a lot bigger and it holds almost 300 passengers. Both the 330-200 and the 300 are nearly 300 passengers. They're just big and they fly nice and they feel sturdy. I don't really care for the Boeings strictly because the doors are a pain in the ass to open and arm and disarm and everything, whereas the Airbus is pretty easy. You just like push on a lever and pull it back up. Even though Boeing flying as a passenger, the seats are definitely more comfortable and they do feel a little bit sturdier than Airbus. Working, I just like Airbus better. And I like the 330 the best, I think. I think part of that might be because our 330 is mostly our transatlantic plane, so I associate the 330 with international awesome layover trips. That might have something to do with it. That is going to be it for today, though. If there's anything else specific that you want me to talk about in a little bit more detail, then please go ahead and leave a comment down below, as well as keep leaving me comments, and also feel free to keep leaving recommendations or ideas for what y'all want me to film for Vlogmas. I definitely could use them. So again, leave comments down below what y'all want to see or any questions that you want me to talk about in detail a little bit more. Also down below is all of my social media links and links to a couple other videos that might be helpful if you are new around here. I also have a bunch of frequently asked questions down there. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to go to bed. I love you all. Go make some wonderful memories. Goodbye. And then we're going to Charlotte. Are we going? Then we're going to McAdenville, which is Christmas Town. Is it Christmas Town, USA?
Yes.
Okay. Christmas Town, USA. I'm so excited.